Well, Warren, do we have predictions for today?
You know what? No.
No? Do you know who you're playing?
You.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's news to
So
me.
I'm just going to go out and play my best, and however it turns out, it turns out.
You know what? I think we're going to have fun.
Yeah, we are.
That's the most important, okay?
Absolutely.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey, how you doing, Gags?
All right, man. Hey, we're back from a 3-week absence. We did some vacations in the BMO, and we're back. And you notice we're sitting. What are we sitting under, Mikey?
Hey, we're sitting here under the palm trees at a different hole on Mulligan's Island. Look at that beautiful view.
That is
Mountains
awesome.
in the background. Greens right down here.
Oh, this budget of ours is
I know.
crazy.
We're traveling the world.
Making lemons out of lemonade. All right. Let's start off. How things go, man? It's crazy. Huh?
Yesterday was beautiful weather, but I'd like to make a statement. I think that the Wednesday after the BMO should officially be designated as Sammy Stukel Day.
Stooks.
Yesterday, Sammy Stukel walked up to the table after his round, and I gave him $15 for a closest to the pin that he won at the BMO. Then John Morano tabulated the Sheeny pool and gave him $80 for his score on number 2, I think it was. We'll get to that later. Then Birchler totaled up the Birchward pool and gave him $60. Sammy won all the Birchward pool.
Everything.
So he walked out of there with $155. Congratulations, Sammy.
All right. Good job. The Sammy Stukel Day.
The Sammy Stukel Day, the Wednesday after
right.
BMO.
All right. I know some crazy things happened at the top of the thing. I mean, we had Warren and Path, and it looked like an opportunity for you guys to just go.
Yeah,
It didn't happen.
it was an opportunity that we did not take advantage of. Yeah.
All right, let's get right to it, man.
First, I want to mention that Jim Ryan shot a 60 yesterday. Jim likes it when I mention his name on Mulligan's Island, so I thought I would mention that he shot 60. He was 6 strokes worse than the next worst score.
But they're in first place.
They are in first place. But yeah, we might as well go right to the standings, because that's what matters right now. We've got Lowe and Ryan in first, and Ellenwood and Lysinus in second. 5 points separate them, 409 to 404.
Yep, they got
so
a pretty
that'll
good
be your
cushion.
first match in position round, which is coming up this week on the Lakes.
Yep. On the Lakes.
In the second match, it'll be Pathausen and
Holy
Radgens with 403 against Bartnicki and Dunn.
Who were first and second last week.
We were first, second, now we're third and fourth. We have 399. So what we're thinking is, if one of us can win that match big, and one of the other teams in the first match win big, we might be able to slip into second.
You get that ugly trophy.
Oh my God, I don't want that ugly trophy.
Been here a year.
Yeah, it's already been
I'm
here.
kind of rooting for you.
And then in third place, or actually in the third match, will be the two teams that are tied for 5th place, Musson and Van Horn, and Bonder and Sarabian.
If JVH shows
They're
up.
both tied with 398. One of those could move up into third, or maybe even second. So
Yeah.
it's really, this is as tight as it's ever been. Right?
All right, Mikey, let's jump into some results here, huh?
Yeah, we had 2 ties yesterday.
2 ties.
Florio and Mundros tied with Dozy and Morano.
Tied. 2 shoes.
Rick Edwards played for Dozy, and they tied.
They tied.
Bears and Stukel tied with Joy and Keskis, but it was really Filios and Shirts.
Yeah, that team wasn't here yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And the interesting thing is both ties were 10-10, 10-10. We didn't have any very close 21-19 matches, but we did have 3 that were pretty close, 22-18. Sinagra and Stella beat the Daves, 22-18. Ellenwood and Lysinus beat Rapson and Scheibel, 22-18. That's why they moved up into second. Birchler and Kapler beat Fry and Webb, 22-18.
Okay.
So those are the close matches. Sometimes the matches aren't close, and you know what we call that? The beatdown of the week.
Take it away, Mikey.
I did take it away.
You got it? You got the beatdown?
Tim Cooper, who subbed for Fred Brunk, who shot 38,
Ouch.
and Cam Miller, who shot 39, beat Bartnicki and myself 30-10. And we shot 43s, both of us. I mean, that's not
bad.
So we went from 1 point out of first to 10 points.
You know, Mikey, Jeff and I, we took care of business for you at the time.
I know.
Right?
I know. We shot 43s.
You
We
gave
did
me
well.
a job to do, say, take him down. We took him down.
Cam Miller shoots the best round of his life. Tim Cooper is hitting bombs and chipping this far away on his second shot every time, practically. It was crazy. Anyway, that was the team beatdown.
Okay.
We had an individual beatdown also.
Oh boy.
Chuck Lowe, is in Oregon on vacation, and so he had Brett Rowe sub for him.
Okay.
And JVH, I don't know why he wasn't here, but he had Doug Ward sub for him.
Wardo.
So you would think Ward's going to take care of business.
Yeah, you think.
Yeah, Brett Rowe, 17, Doug Ward, 3. Now that's a beatdown.
That's a beatdown. That's a ass whooping there, boys.
And by the way,
17.
Thomas, Lynn, Bartnicki, and Dunn all only got 5 points themselves. So while we're real quick here, I just like to compliment Mark Baldwin on turning in a perfect scorecard. It was beautiful. Signed, attested to, dated, totaled. It was great.
But
Dave Batts was a no-show. So there was only three players. And there was enough strokes on that card to equal Cooper and Miller and Ellenwood and one other guy. 4 of them was the same as the strokes on that card. 154 strokes or something between 3 of them.
all right, Mikey.
Yep.
We got some PSAs, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay, here we go. Take it away.
So I talked to Alice, who runs the leagues there, and I said, should we expect a price increase next year? And she said, yeah, but just $2. I said, oh, we can handle $2.
It's $2.
$2
per
a week. Going from $20 a week to $22 a week, which means that's a $40 increase on our league fees for next year, which would take them to $460.
We got some
There's
thoughts
a
on
question.
that. Yeah, there's some thoughts on that.
What if we, and especially with the weather and playing into October, what if we went to an 18-week league or a 16-week league?
We wouldn't
It
have
would
to worry about
save
the
us-
cold weather in the spring. And not play
Save us
into
a couple
October.
of $22 weeks, so we
$44.
get our price back down. Hopefully, even with some rainouts, we're not into October.
Right.
We're finishing middle September, early September.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. I'd like you to talk to us about it. We really want your input. I have to sign a contract for next year by October 1.
Yep.
So we really need to get input. I might be able to negotiate that we can determine the number of weeks later than October 1, but we really should think about it.
Yeah, with the weather in April.
All right, as you've probably seen by now, I've sent out an email about the year-end outing, which is October 5th, because the first tee time's at 11 a.m. We're going to go off the hills in the woods at the same time. Same format as last year, the Scotch doubles. This year we're going to do a random draw for the partners. Just pull them out, and whoever's with who, the handicaps will take care of it. $50 per man. I need your money right away. Hopefully by Wednesday. Bring your $50. Includes golf, dinner, open bar, and a hot dog at the turn this year.
There you go.
It's a bonus.
Yep. And the open bar thing, we also, PSA, they give us a 3-hour open bar, which in the last 2-3 years, we've not used the entire 3.
No.
It was originally set up before shotgun start, and then the first team got in and the last team had an hour and a half. So you needed that 3.
Once I commit to how many players are in, I have to pay for that many players. So if you can't play, you don't get your $50 back, because we're already out the $50, the other $50 that the league is paying for, because it's $100 a man for this thing. Email me, text me, just let me know if you're in or out. Even if you're out, that'd be helpful too. And then we're gonna do a crazy, wacky, funniest outfit, team outfit contest. Now this is purely optional. You don't have to participate, but you will win a prize, probably a sleeve of balls, if you have the funniest outfit out there.
I would go spend about $100 on an outfit doing a sleeve of balls, right?
It's probably going to be Kirkland's.
All right, run through some scores quickly here, Mikey.
All right, low gross scores yesterday. Tim Cooper, played me, against Jeff Horton, both shot 38s. Ellenwood, Cam Miller, played me, and Sarabian all shot 39s. And Florio, Mundros, Stukel, and Ward shot 40. Ward shot 40 and got beat 17-3. Net scores. Cam Miller and Brett Rowe shot net 30s. Felios, Kapler, and Bruce Webb, net 31s. Nice, boys. And Doc Bears, Tim Cooper, Doug Ellenwood, and Sammy Stukel shot 32 net. We had 23 players, which is over half of the league, shot net par or better. But not everybody did.
No. Sometimes there's the other end of the dirty stick.
Yeah. And when that happens, we call you the Hacker of the Week.
Take it away, Mikey.
Jim Pathausen.
Oh, boy. Jimmy played us.
Shot a net 43. You know, if Cam would have shot a net 43, I'd be in first place. Anyway, he shot
his score?
53 for a net 43.
I played against Jimmy. He struggled.
So, Jim Ryan, you were not the Hacker of the Week. You shot a net 42.
Oh, boy. All right, Mikey. Let's get to some money.
Yeah, time to give out some money. Sheeny Pool.
Sheeny Pool.
There was a $60, or close to $60 carryover from last week, and Sammy Stukel birdied number 2 with 2 strokes for a net 1.
That's horse.
And an albatross and $80.
That's a whole lot of albatross there, Mikey. Whole lot of albatross.
Cam Miller.
CM.
Birdied number 5. He hit his shot this far from the hole. His tee shot. I was in the bunker. I said, so I got to throw this in, right, to just tie him? Anyway, he birdied it for a net eagle and got $66.
That's a whole lot of money there, Mikey.
Scott Kapler on the very next hole got a net albatross because he birdied it with 2 strokes. But he only got $22.
Oh.
And then Jack Kreuzer, which you'll hear from later.
Yeah, that's
he got a net eagle on number 9 for $66.
Cooch.
No carryover for next week, but the holes are worth $24 each.
All right, Mikey.
So then we go to the Birchwood.
Oh, the Birchwood.
We had 12 guys all throw in their $5, and Sammy with his net 1. Of course, it didn't matter. It was still the only birdie.
There's no handicap.
And he got $60, all of the money. So he'd like to thank all 11 of the others for your $5. So.
Okay. What's that, Mikey?
We have here the Top Points Earner Trophy, which we just instituted last year.
We did.
Thanks to Warren Radgens for his contribution.
Uncle Warren.
Last year's winner was Mike Florio with 223 points.
Holy smokies.
Yep. So right now, Jack Kreuzer is leading the league with 203, and Cam Miller is with 202. Doug Ellenwood with 194, and Jim Ryan, mentioned your name again, with 190.
Okay, Scott. I noticed you're walking.
Yeah, you know, I heard a report yesterday about 9,800 steps per day. You got to do it.
Okay. Well, this ought to cover just today's round, right?
Yeah, you know, I can go home happy.
There you go. Go home.
After I have a beer.
There you go. Okay. All right. Okay, Mikey, I'm excited.
Yes,
How'd we do on the race? What's the standings, Mikey? What's the standings?
We'll get to the standings.
Oh, come on.
Time for Mulligan's Island Racing Sportsbook. So it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when we did this last time. Rapson and Scheibel beat English and Kreuzer in the first match 22-18. Gags and Ellenwood took Rapson and Scheibel, and I took English and Kreuzer. In the second match, O'Neill and Yaquinto beat Bears and Stukel 23-17. I took O'Neill and Yaquinto, and Gags and Ellenwood took Bears and Stukel. So we're all even. In the last match, Florio and Mundros beat Ellenwood and Liziness. You and I took Florio and Mundros, and Ellenwood obviously took Ellenwood. That was a beatdown too, 27-13.
Ooh, ouch.
So the standings.
Can't wait, Mike. Can't
Gags
wait.
with 23, Dunsey with 18,
Oh boy.
and the guest pickers with 20.
So
You got
I
a
win.
3-point lead.
3-point or 4-point lead?
3-point.
3-point lead. All I need is one. Okay, let's get it started, Mikey. Can't
All
wait
right. This week,
till I win the championship.
it's position round.
There we go.
It's on the lakes, and we're going with the top 3 matches.
There we go. Let's
All
do
right.
it, baby. Let's do it.
Okay, first one, number 1, Lowe and Ryan against number 2, Ellenwood and Lysinus.
Man, that's tough. That's tough. You know, Lowe and Ryan come from the bottom. They worked their way up, and that's a 5-point lead. I'm going with Lowe and Ryan. I'm going Lowe and Ryan.
You know, I can see Ryan blowing up on the lakes. And Lysinus is a lot more steady.
He is.
But yeah, 5 points is a lot to overcome in a match. And Lowe is just solid.
Solid.
I'm going to go with Lowe and Ryan also.
There we go. All right.
All right.
You can't pass me on that one. Go ahead.
No.
What's the next match?
All right. The second match is number 3, Pathhausen and Radgens over number 4, Bartnicki and Dunn.
Okay. I played Path and Warren the other day. They're struggling right now.
Yeah.
Warren's trying to hit it with one of these, and Jimmy's trying to hit it with a beer in his hand. And I'm going with Dunsey's team.
All right.
And I know you're going with Dunsey's
Well, of course I am.
Okay.
Because I think we're going to beat them.
team. Okay.
Last match,
Last but not
the
least.
2 teams that are tied for 5th place. Musson and Van Horn and Bonder and Sarabian.
Okay. Who's first? Me?
I think I'm going first.
Go first.
This time. Sarabian is solid.
He's solid as a rock.
Bonder has been
Oh.
playing well, but you never know. Warren Musson has been playing really well.
He's been.
And James has been playing okay, but you never know, it seems lately. I'm going with Bonder and Sarabian.
Okay. I'm going when I took to the prom. I'm going with JBH. I said that from the start of the season. I'm going JBH.
All right.
All right. Now this is going to be fun, Mikey. We got a real fun guest picker this week, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right. Let's take it
Let's
away to
get
our
him on
guest
the phone.
picker. Hey, Mikey. We got a really fun guest picker today. Who we
Yes,
got?
we do. We've got Jack Kircher on
Hey.
the phone. How you doing, Jack?
Hi, Jack.
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you guys doing?
We're well.
Real good.
The pressure's on. We're getting down. This is the last week of the pick'em. So Mike's got 3 teams. You tell us your thoughts.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, we picked Jack. Yeah, I wanted Jack to do this because he's leading the league in match play points now.
You're on top, partner.
I've been lucky.
All right, the first match, Jack, we're going with the championship. The first match is the number 1 team, Lowe and Ryan, against the number 2 team, Ellenwood and Lysinus.
I would took Ellenwood.
All right.
All right.
We'll put you down.
Jack is down for Dougie's team. All right, next one. Here it comes, Jack.
The second match is the number 3 team, Pathhausen and Radgens, against the number 4 team, Bartnicki and Dunn.
Bartnicki and Dunn.
All
right.
right. There you go.
And the final match is the 2 teams that are tied for 5th place, Musson and Van Horn and Bonder and Sarabian.
Munson and Van Horn.
All right. Thank you, partner.
Jack, hope you have a great week next week and you win this points championship.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. Okay, buddy.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
All right, take care. See you guys.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Mikey. It's good to be back in the studio.
It is.
Oh,
it
man.
is.
Been a while.
Remember, let me know if you're in for the YEO as soon as possible.
Right.
Send me a text or an email. And
Hey.
bring your $50 next week.
Hey.
I got to get that in the bank so I can write them a check. Remember, next
They
week,
wanted money.
you can't use a new sub. It's
Nope.
got to be a sub who's got a league-established handicap.
Can't bring in a ringer.
And let me know if you're going to have subs next week.
Right. All right. Anyway, that's it. I'm Gags.
And I'm Dunsey. And you know, Bobby Jones once said, a leading difficulty with the average player is that he totally misunderstands what is meant by concentration. He may think he is concentrating hard when he is actually worrying.
That's very true. That's very true. All right. We'll see you at
See
the
you
course.
guys next week at Position Round.